there must be fuel. There must be engine oil. There has to be hydraulic fluid in the hydraulic systems and other things before that beautiful car can move. In the same manner, there are some critical things that must be in place for faith to work. In today's study, we shall explore one of the critical things needed for the working or the potency of faith, and that is the force of a good conscience. We can call it uprightness or righteousness. The scripture makes it clear in 1 Timothy chapter 1 verse 19 that there is a link between a good conscience and active faith. In other words, the mystery of faith answers to a pure conscience. If faith must work effortlessly, conscience must be pure. It is not possible for conscience to be evil or defiled and faith is potent. Please take note of the following. Number one, boldness can never be there if conscience is not clear. In Proverbs chapter 28 verse 1, it says, "The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion." Number two is access to God can be denied where conscience is not clear. We need access to God for faith to work. In other words, if the conscience is not clear, access is blocked. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 22 says, "Let us draw near with a true heart in full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from all evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water." Examples abound in scripture of men who demonstrated rugged boldness by virtue of good conscience. In 1 Samuel chapter 12 verse 3 to 4, Samuel stood before the people and he asked them to point out if he had ever defrauded any of them. And they said he had never defrauded them. Later in the same chapter, he declared rainfall in dry season and God answered him instantly. There was a boldness of faith backed by a clear conscience. Our Master Jesus, another example, and he said in John chapter 8 verse 46, "Which of you convinced me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do you not believe me?" Also in John chapter 14 verse 30, he says, "Hereafter will I not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh and hath nothing in me." Beloved, if you want your faith to work, exercise yourself always to have a conscience that is void of offense towards God and towards men. You cannot deliberately hurt people or live with a defiled conscience and expect faith to work. It does not work like that. The force of good conscience is critical to the operation of faith. Remember this, that faith answers.
The global AI market is projected to reach $1,770 billion by
in this pain. Jesus knows the way you feel.
As that word went forth, her eyes popped open. She ran by herself from the back to the front.
3 months ago, she became totally blind.
From the village, what did you go to do in the village?
Immediately we come back, though the problem starts. We take her to the hospital, they couldn't see the problem. They say nothing is wrong with her.
From the village. Yes. What did you go to do for village?
It's my junior sister, younger wedding that we travel.
Wedding.
He's living with us here.
How did you come with her?
So we came here
No,
last.
how did you come? Did she walk by herself or how you come?
Yes, she ran to altar by herself.
No. When you they come first before?
Yes, I hold her.
Show us how you hold her. You have to hold her like this to move, otherwise she cannot see. Go. Go there. No, go there. They go there. Follow him. Follow your guy. Are you